I'm going to demonstrate how to perform laser cutting using a laser engraver that I purchased through eBay from China. Today we're going to cut this little piece of yellow foam. I'm using the Moshi Draw program that came with the engraver. You can see the dongle that comes with it plugged into the USB here. And I have a little outline of a child's toy that I'm going to cut out today. The important parts are to make this work. This is from a PLT file, it's called. So I start with a DXF file, which you can generate in AutoCAD. In this case, I took a drawing file, or an image file I should say, found the outline, converted it to DXF with some software I found online. Then I used CorelDRAW to convert the DXF into a PLT file. What you do then is you come into Moshi Draw, and the option to use a PLT file is grade, but if you check that and then you click the PLT file button, it'll allow you to load a PLT file. Then you need to also set your speed. In this case I have the carving and outline speed set very high because I'm cutting very thin material. But if you want to cut material, say like 1/4 inch plexiglass, you have to turn these numbers way down. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and load the foam into the machine. And I'm working one-handed here, so I'll do my best to keep the video running well as I move the material. So we put the foam into the cutter, close it up. As a little aside here, you can see my water recirculator system. I actually used quite a bit stronger sump pump than came with the unit. And you can see my little flow indicator running here. So I have water flowing through the system, and I can verify that just looking at the little indicator. I've also really beefed up the ventilation system. This is the air flowing out the back of the unit, and it goes underneath my workbench all the way across to the wall and out the wall. This becomes especially important when I am cutting plexiglass parts, because the gases made in that case are pretty nasty and you really don't want to breathe them. So here's the shape I'll be cutting. I go ahead and click output, and I click OK, and I'll run back over to the laser so we can see it go. So that very quickly cut out the shape I was after. You can see here in the foam. I can just punch that right out. So like I said, for heavier material, thicker material, you have to use slower cutting speed. But this worked out really well for this case.